Hi, I'm Mohammed, and this is CT Scan Academy. If you're passionate about advanced imaging techniques and protocols, you're in the right place. Let's explore the most important types of fractures from head to toe. Orbital floor fracture, also known as a blowout fracture, may damage the infraorbital nerve, leading to sensory deficits. Frontal sinus fracture often involves the nasal bone as well. Nasal bone fracture and displacement may occur due to stab wounds. These injuries represent a panfacial fracture, involving the mandible, maxilla, nasal bone, sinuses, and zygomatic bone, often accompanied by a blowout fracture. A zygomatic orbital complex fracture is present. There is dislocation and displacement of the temporomandibular joint, TMJ, located, dislocated. This cervical spine fracture is trauma-induced. It is a critical emergency where proper patient handling is essential, as incorrect movement may result in cervical spinal cord transection, leading to paralysis. A middle third clavicle fracture is the most common type, and clavicle itself is one of the most frequently fractured bones in the body. A surgical neck fracture of the humerus is usually due to osteoporosis, especially in elderly individuals or postmenopausal women, and may occur even after a simple fall. A scapular body fracture, known as a transverse scapular spine fracture, typically shows minimal displacement due to surrounding muscles stabilizing the bone. It may present with severe shoulder pain and limited movement. It is often not visible on a frontal shoulder X-ray and is generally managed non-surgically. Multiple rib fractures with hemothorax are noted. A chest tube has been inserted. Pelvic fracture is of the intertrochanteric complex linear type. This is a high-energy, multi-site fracture affecting several regions of the body simultaneously. A comminuted intra-articular fracture of the lateral femoral condyle is present. When a fracture extends into the joint, it can lead to severe pain, instability, and restricted knee movement, and may also injure the knee ligaments. Another case shows a tibial physeal fracture, which requires specialized surgical evaluation due to potential damage to the growth plates, possibly causing limb growth disturbances. A transverse femoral fracture with displacement is present. Due to the risk of vascular injury, femoral artery assessment is mandatory. A bimalleolar ankle fracture involves both the medial and lateral malleoli, indicating severe disruption of the ankle mortise ring. A distal tibia and fibula fracture, which is comminuted, is observed. There is displacement and fracture of the talus bone. A comminuted calcaneus heel bone fracture is seen. A displaced comminuted toe fracture involves both fracture and misalignment of the toe bones. A distal radius fracture, which is highly common, typically occurs from falling onto an outstretched hand, resulting in impact on the palm. Fractures can happen anywhere. Know them, spot them, treat them. Thanks for watching. That's it for today. See you in the next one.